Alright, time for another little short video. Don't know how well you can see, but we've got two trains running on the green and the yellow main. And I don't know how well you can see, the mountain now has a crack in the middle of it. It became too unwieldy to move as one piece, so I had to cut it in half. I'll have to work on disguising that joint. But right now we have the GP engine running on the yellow route, and the little switcher is running on the green route. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a few switches, and we're going to try the famous Granite Gorge and Northern track switch. So you can see which track each train is running on. Now we're going to switch them. Alright, we've set all four switches to do the switch over. And we'll see if we have any crashes. Or train wrecks, as they say. I can tell from the clock that we have switched it, so we will throw these two switches. Turn these clear of that one. And he's clear of that one. And now we have the little switcher running on the yellow route, and the GP engine is running on the green route. Pretty cool. Now, just to mix things up, we're going to flip-flop them on both routes. Now what they should do is alternate between the two routes. Each one crossing over to the other route and then back again. Don't know that you've ever seen it running on that particular track. Uh-oh, I've lost my caboose somewhere. Got a curved switch in that mountain. I've got to do a little shimming. I have a problem with derailments there occasionally. But anyhow, the two trains are now crossing over between the two routes. Yeah, I took that caboose off, and he's running a little quick. Now we'll get them back on one route each. So the GP is running on the green route, and the little switcher is running on the yellow route. I think you can see the LEDs on the CTC panel. And one more time we'll do a little switch around. There we go, changing main lines. Got a switch. I hit the wrong button. Alright. Get these switches straightened around. Alright. Gotta watch that. I got those buttons not quite properly positioned, but that was my first experiment with a CTC panel. If I ever had to do one again, I think I would do it a little bit different. I made it rather small because I wanted it to be portable, but anyhow, everything's a little tight on it. If it was spread out a little more, I wouldn't make those kind of mistakes. But anyhow, it's pretty cool. We'll switch them one more time. They're about in sync. That sets up the switches inside the mountain where they'll switch over. And we set the switches where they come out to the other track. And they're both clear of these switches. And put these guys back where they're supposed to be. I got it set up to where all the little green ones are when all the mains are in the correct position, and they're red if they're switching from one main to the other. Also got another DT402 throttle, a tethered one. So I've got rid of the Zephyr and the little MRC power pack I had on the yard. But now I've got the two handheld throttles, which gives me control over the 4 trains. I will eventually put the Zephyr back on the yard. Right now the yard's running off the PM42 as an auto reverse. So anyhow, lots of fun now. Gonna have a little trouble covering that joint on the mountain, but I think I can disguise it. It wasn't that it got too heavy, it just got too awkward to handle by myself, so cut a couple of holes on the far side so that I could lift it as one section, and then the right hand side is one section. I don't know if you can see the split, but it's by that portal in the middle that has the steel door on it. The crack is about 2 to 3 inches to the left of that, runs straight up the mountain. I'll probably disguise it in some manner, but I'm going to try to get a closer fit on it to begin with so it's hardly noticeable. So anyhow, that's all we got today.